Here's another powerful point, and it's very powerful, and I'm going to warn the church right now. I'm going to give a very strong warning and a rebuke to people thinking of leaving. Hebrews 10:25 tells people to assemble, so much the more as you see the day approaching. Don't stop assembling. This is equated with the will of God in verse 36. And vengeance on those who ignore it. Now, I want to tell a couple stories, and some of you may have your own stories, but after I finished 2 days ago, oh, how I wished I could have told these stories, and here I find myself able to do it. And he walked out of services and saw two people dressed casually on the last great day, not bringing bags with them, but dressed casually. And he went over and talked to them and found out they were going to go out and do sightseeing on the last great day. They weren't going home. They were just blowing off God. They were there and they were in their shorts, and then, it was in Florida, I think. Now, had he been a minister, I would have said to them, here's what I'd have said if I'd have been there. You are disfellowshipped immediately. You can do anything you want. You're out of the church and you will not ever be back. That's willful disobedience against God's law. You're gone now. Now, I told you I'm going to be strong. All 8 days is the truest test. I've watched thousands and thousands of people blow off the opening night. Well, I don't feel like it. But you're to follow the traditions of God down through the decades. For if we sin willfully after we receive knowledge of the truth, there remains no more sacrifice for sins. And the context is the will of God in assembling at the feast. You're done. You leave the feast, you're done. You may not even get home. Did you know that? And they say yes, and they say I'm still leaving. They're finished. Don't even let them keep the rest of the feast. If you find that out today, expel them immediately. I warned the church a year ago, if there's anybody thinking like that, you're gone now if we can discern it. If you know of anybody who's going to leave the feast, tell us now so we can maybe save their life. Maybe warn them and save their life. If not, expel them. They're way more than out of the church. So if any still plan to leave, you left the church. You willfully disobeyed God a year after I warned of this. I'm glad I have the opportunity to stand up and speak like this. I'm sorry I have to, but maybe we'll save a few lives.